Hello my magical friends, I'm the Witchy Rat. The world of witchcraft is as large and wide as an ocean. Join me right at my beginning as I dip my toes and tails into the magical waters. Who knows, we may end up going for a swim eventually. Hey guys, welcome to the Witchy Rat. Make sure I get that correct. Right, so a bit of an introduction. This is a brand new channel. It's not my first. I do have another channel. But this is a new journey for me. And I'm wanting to document it. Really just to see how far I advance and how far I come on this journey of mine. I am not the youngest. I'm over 40. I am not the healthiest, as you can probably tell. Yeah. But I just wanted to say, hi. My name's Janet. I, up to now, have been a very crafty person. I still am a crafty person. My main channel is a crafting channel. I actually make resin pieces. But this has got absolutely nothing to do with that. There may be a little bit of crossover, such as the fact that I had a video going out yesterday, which was to do with the Litha celebration, which I was quite chuffed with. But this channel is going to be a lot about really just me and my journey. Now, I don't know how to start this. My love for what I'm about to talk about was reignited, is probably the best way to say this, back before Beltane. In my crafting group, there are at least 2 witches who I absolutely love them. Both ladies are absolutely amazing. And I will actually figure out how to link their channels in the description. Just because I'm trying to keep the 2 separate. All my crafting videos are edited by my wonderful dear husband, Chris. And I do all the making. He does the making. He's very crafty as well, but he does all the editing. This one, it's going to be me, myself, and I mainly. I think that may change. But anyway, back before Beltane, she came up with the idea of doing a collaboration between all of us crafters in this group, Resin Craft plus others. And I'd started doing research into Beltane because I don't always like doing stuff when I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a little bit... I actually am a scientist. I have 2 degrees. One in health science, which is more like your biology, and one in natural science, astrophysics. Yeah, just putting that out there. So I like looking into things. I don't like giving out wrong information. So I probably should better say, this is not a how-to. This is nothing like that. This is my journey. But anyway, I'll probably repeat that further on. So, starting to do the research. And I'm doing the research and I'm like, going through it, I was like, huh? Because in my youth, multiple decades ago, I was really, really, really into herbology, healing, natural healing. And when I was a kid, I used to get a magazine every week. I mean, obviously, it's not the best for this thing, but it was all to do with the astrology. And I'm just trying to remember, when I was getting it, it had all to do, you had loads of information on tarot. I think there was information on creating your own birth chart, that kind of stuff, runes. can't remember all of it, but it was that kind of thing. I mean, that was when I was a kid. And as I say, I'd always been into like herbology, natural healing remedies, aromatherapy, you know, the senses, using oils and all that. So a little bit there. And my memory's not the best. Just that part probably plays an important role. My memory is a little bit shocking. But my wonderful dear husband was sorting out my craft room. He's still working on it. I may mention that a few times as we progress. But he keeps finding books on beginning witchcraft, on Wicca, on he even found me a spell book that I bought. And this was before I was taking this real as serious as I am now. So it's I think the point I'm trying to make is this journey isn't necessarily new, but the reason for this is I have a real strong feeling. Now, how to explain? I won't say it's a calling or something like that. Oh, it could be. But true witchcraft, I am very new at. But I have a really strong feeling about it. And I'm going on with it. So, that comes to the Witchy Rat. I come up with the idea of documenting where I am, what I'm learning, where I'm going. And since I already do the crafting YouTube channel, for similar but different reasons, I figured I might as well try to share all my experiences with the wide world. If anybody cares to view it, you know, I hope people do. If they don't, they don't. If they do, they do. Great. But if people do, what I am wanting is help and advice. As I say, I am very, very, very new to this. I hate asking for help. Absolutely hate asking for help. Believe it or not, I hate talking to people. Me and people are like, no. I won't say I am completely housebound, but due to anxieties, especially with people, I rarely leave my house. It is a rare occurrence. She says after spending 2 days out in the sun and burning myself, and I have my little cat. Well, he's not mine, he's my eldest daughter's. But he's my baby. So yeah, I don't go out. I need help. People scare me. I'm okay at the moment. Once I finish this, the anxiety will no doubt go up. Not that you guys need to know that. But yeah, it's really asking for help, advice, your stories. Generally, yeah. So, a little bit about where I'm at. As I said, 2 friends in the crafting community that I know. Now, I also believe, I don't know if he was, my dad used to talk about it. I call him my uncle. He was my dad's best friend, but that's how we were brought up. He was, I believe he was Wiccan and was part of a coven, I think, or was it witchcraft? This is what I mean, I'm very new. My actual research has only just started. So, bear that in mind. All these silly things that I'm saying, I would really appreciate if anybody does see this. Please correct me. Give me help and advice. Tell me where to get the information from. Yeah. And so he's long past now. Unfortunately. But as I say, got my 2 friends. I am starting this journey. I have started doing research, but another thing that I'm doing, it's not just part of the witchcraft, but it kind of is. As mentioned, ever since I was young, really young. I'm over 40, I'm 40. How old am I? 41 or 42?
41.
I'm 41, I'm going to be 42 this year.
I've still got a couple of months left for the younger woman.
My husband's 6 months older than I am. I'm useless, yeah. So, as I mentioned, herbology, herbs, healing. So, I've just taken on a huge, when I say huge, I mean huge project. My garden, it is a tiny garden. I live we're not in a city, are we? We're outskirts. Basically,
yeah, we're what be considered suburbs.
Basically, if I look in that direction over there, there's big fields and forests for lots of green area and farms. So, so we've got, our garden is particularly small. It's not tiny. It's not the smallest garden. We do have a little bit of a garden. And you can probably tell where this is going. But up until Saturday, the day I'm recording this is Monday, it's the 22nd today, isn't it? Yeah. 22nd of June, because yesterday was Litha. My garden was a forest of grass and weeds and all plants that my mum used to plant. And when I say huge, I mean I am 5 foot, between 5'1", 5'3", dependent on who measures me and dependent on the time of day.
Depending on if you've got platforms on.
Yeah, I'm small. Small in height wise. Yeah, the grass was kind of taller than me. So 2 days ago, I've started hacking it all down with loads of help from my kids. I have 3 children and they range between 13 and 18. 2 girls and a boy in the middle. And they are extremely supportive of this journey. My husband is absolutely amazing. I have a feeling he may join me on some of this journey. I'm saying
either that or else I'll run away from the broomstick.
Regardless, if he does, brilliant. If he doesn't, I don't care. Because the reason being, he is the most supportive husband ever. I've been with him. I met him when I was 17, 41, going on 42 now. Married when I was 21, and we're still very happy. So I can't complain. So yeah, hacked all my garden down. I am going to be doing a video later on to show what I'm like pointing in different apparently I talk a lot with my hands, so yay.
I don't understand the accent.
So yeah, what I'm doing is I'm in the process of completely hacking. We've got 3 sections to our garden. We've done the first 2. We are going to be clearing a load of the dried we had a blackberry bush and dried grass, so we're going to be clearing all that. Then I've got my back area, and round the front, which is like directly behind me, I am planning on planting herbs and aromatic plants, and a rose. Can't forget the rose. So yeah, there's a story to that. But I've always loved lavender and mint, so they're my number ones. And lemon balm, because in theory that's supposed to grow quite well. I've never been very good at plants and
You
growing
managed to
things.
kill plastic plants.
Probably, yeah. But it's a journey for me. It's learning. And it helps that I have a lot of support, especially in the planting and growing things of my two daughters. My eldest is called Ella. She's the one who's really helped give me the push. I'm diabetic as well. And my insulin pump has just alerted saying my blood sugars are going down because we are at the start of a heat wave. Wahey! Hence the burnt arms. So yeah, she's wanting to really help me, and if I would have to guess at any of my kids joining me on this journey I'm going to be on, I would say Ella might do it. But again, if she doesn't, she is hugely supportive and she wants to do stuff out there. So it's a great bonding experience. And my youngest daughter, Amelia, is wanting to grow a rose and tomatoes, even though they don't like tomatoes. Or is the tomatoes me? Oh no, I think they're planting tomatoes at school. Yeah, but she's wanting to grow a rose. So I figure she might as well join in. So I am going to try and make this a family orientated. Chris is like thinking, because he's sat at his computer over there and he's like, I really don't want to get involved. The only thing I want him to do, once everything's all set up, which you will see, hopefully, progress on here, is keeping me company. Because even though I don't like people, I don't like being on my own either. Right, so, what else do I need to say? As you can tell, none of this is scripted. This is just me talking to a camera. And so yeah, right. I would like to thank any of you if you join me on this journey. This is my ask for help. I need it. As I say, I'm over 40. I am completely brand new to witchcraft. Well, I keep saying completely brand new. I'm really not. But it's the first time I'm really taking it seriously. It's the first time I have this feeling it is the right thing for me. And I have got a lot that I'm wanting to research and go into. And as I say, if you guys have got any book ideas, if you've got any suggestions, anything, or even just to say hi, I would really appreciate it. As I say, this is my journey. This is me at the very beginning of this journey that I have these really strong feelings for, and I keep looking over at Chris, who's doing gosh knows what. He's helping me set everything up because he's so nice. I love him. Well, as you can probably tell. Oh, one thing I would like to say. The Witchy Rat. Yes, I have a cat who's absolutely adorable. But we have rats. We love rats. We have lots of rats. My daughter has 8 girls at the moment. Does change all the time. How many boys? Are we down to 8 boys?
I think so.
And Chris and I have 8 boys. So you'll no doubt be seeing them in and out because they're my baby. They're my babies. And we also have a dog. And as you've seen the cat a couple of times now, the cat is bigger than our dog. Right. So, yeah. I think that's all I'm going to say. As I say, it is a journal for me to see where I am, to embarrass myself when I look at this a year down the line and think, why on earth did I do that? Yeah. So please say hi. I do hope that people join me. If they do, again, great. If you don't, that's fine. So this is mainly just an introduction about me, who I am. You'll probably learn a lot more about me later on. And I shall wish you all good day, good night, and bye for now.